First of all, Euro USD daily time frame. Last week it was trading near this high and we were bullish on dollar because we believe in hard landing. And if you are still confused what is hard landing, then what you saw in March month, bankruptcy news, this type of thing is your hard landing. So if this top survive and if it breaks below this previous support, then this trend line will be your next big dynamic support level. And you can see price almost there is testing previous resistance 1186, and this trend line is almost near previous horizontal support 7726. But this week, because both central bank of both currency ECB and FOMC, so both will give monetary policy, so you will see big action this week. So if price goes below 108, then things can change, and be ready up to this white trend line. Then USD JPY daily time frame. So central bank of both currency will give monetary policy this week, FOMC and BOJ. So their secret word for rate hike is YCC, yield curve control. This thing happened first before rate hike. So right now they are saying no. That's why immediately it went up after retest of this big horizontal support level. What I said in last video. So dollar was bullish because of expected hard landing, and JPY become weak again because they are saying no rate hike. That's why this pair was almost going vertical. And if you see chart pattern, then this is big daily time frame, and you have this parallel channel. Upper and lower both trend line are tested. So till Monday to Friday you have so many news, but for clarity on this pair you have to wait till end of the week, because for this pair to go down, Fed need to cut, BOJ need hike. But if dollar goes up in hard landing and they keep saying no hike, then this pair will go up. Dollar strong because of hard landing, JPY more weak because no hike. So maybe they are waiting for hard landing dollar bullish trend, because if both thing repeats same as expected, if BOJ said no hike, that's mean no yield curve control this week, then they will wait till December meeting. So till then it can stay up. But remember these two level 145 and 151, these are their panic level, and if price goes of 145, then central bank will go mad again and they will do magical thing. For new fresh entry, upside target is retest of upper trend line, or if it come down this week, then retest of lower trend line. But for new sale entry, do not sell until price goes back to 137 level, or price going above 145 level. Then we will think what central bank are doing. Because if you have watched that ECB forum speech, all of the central bank were there. BOJ said if recession come in USA, then BOJ inflation problem can be solved without rate hike. And this is the magic of your globalization. This is practically possible. So bearish 137 level or above 145 and 151 level. This pair was first to make bottom and clear V-shaped recovery in September last year. So there is something special about this pair. And this is your trend line. It is strong. It has been tested many times. If it retests again on daily time frame, you can buy and targeting new higher high. Or if this trend line break, then do not forget to sell on retest. Then Australian dollar, US dollar, it is dancing near few retracement level and perfectly testing this previous high. You can say double top, and now it is coming down. So next big support is 66. But if you focus on news, then AUD depends on China stimulus and dollar depends on FOMC. So for this pair you have to watch what is happening in China and USA. Then New Zealand dollar, US dollar, price is back inside the flag pattern, and this is like triple top. Same horizontal level tested 3 times and big support 62.49. Then USDCAD, this pair depends on oil and Fed FOMC. So two types of news define where this pair will go. So it is not perfectly testing this white trend line, but it is showing rejection, and it is also showing rejection on fib projection for AVC WXY wave counting. So if this support level survive 311.26, then it can retest again this upper trend line. And USD CHF on weekly time frame above support level but below resistance. So counter trend correction can retest this resistance once again, or if Fed sounds hawkish this week, they forecast more hikes, then it can go down again. But price goes above this resistance or retest this support, this will be decided by Fed FOMC this week, because first their rate decision, hike or pause, and second thing what they say about upcoming recession. And do not worry, he will say again soft landing. So last week you saw dollar was bullish, and this level is your next big resistance. If counter trend correction continue until FOMC meeting and short term it goes up, then this level can retest. And now dollar index daily time frame. So market is shifting from soft landing to hard landing. Right now there is no news to confirm that transformation, but market is already buying dollar, and now they will wait for Fed monetary policy. So technically, as explained last week, it is testing 100.48 level, and from this level it is making lower low with lower high. If Fed sounds dovish, it can make new low, but if it keep going up, make sideways correction like triangle or zigzag correction retracement, and if it break above 103 and 17. Then you can say dollar trend has changed and hard landing is coming very fast. So technically focus on this 103 level. If dollar break out of this level, then we can say dollar has made bottom and hard landing has confirmed, because this will be your static resistance, and this trend line already tested 3 times. This can be your 4th attempt. So you have 2 confirmation: dynamic resistance trend line and static resistance 103. And SP 500 daily time frame favorite retracement top to bottom, no respect for 78% retracement and no respect for fifth projection from downside, but it is testing this parallel channel. It is again testing upper trend line. So if it come down, profit taking also possible, then it can retest this lower trend line. As a technical, focus on this chart pattern, and remember big support will be near 4200. And NASDAQ follow correlation with SP 500. It is completely based on AI bubble, which become popular after March Silicon Valley bank run. Before that, AI was not popular. So it is trading above our key resistance 15184, and it is also above 78% retracement. So it is near all-time high, and this is your only resistance. So if it break below this 15184 resistance, then things can change. Best way to track AI bubble is watch Nvidia stock, but this time opposite to last FOMC meeting, this is coming down, and if it keep going down and one day before FOMC meeting, if it stay below this 480 level, that's mean red candlestick, then Fed tone can change. Or if it make magically new high just before FOMC meeting, then Fed will give hawkish speech. And don't trade, but at least watch this chart every day. This is your parallel channel, and it is testing lower trend line, it is testing horizontal support level, both at the same time. If it make first lower high, then sentiment can change, and you don't need to watch the FOMC members page, because right after FOMC blackout period will end, then all members will start speaking again. If this chart make lower low on H4, then you can say AI bubble is deflating. Or if it break below this gap, then Fed tone will definitely change, because people are not understanding if AI bubble do not stop, 5% interest rate can also turn into 10%. Then US oil daily time frame. So from this level, this last wave, that was your W, then ABCDE triangle correction, and right now we are in wave Y, and it can go up to 82. So basically short term bullish above 74 up to 82 level. And just watch this political war. When SPR go completely to zero, then you will see magic of OPEC. And silver daily time frame, after vertical breakout. Now it is testing this support zone. This entire area is your support zone. Right now it is testing upper boundary. If it retests lower level of this support zone, then you can buy, but next target will be $26, because last trade was based on yield, because Fed said they will decrease real yield. Gold and silver are up. Next trade depends what Fed say next. So after this FOMC, people who bought gold and silver after last FOMC meeting, either they take profit or after retracement they buy again. But it all depends on FOMC speech. So you focus on $24 and $24.6 support level. And Ethereum weekly time frame, because there were requests for it. First bullish trend correction. This was your coronavirus bullish trend. Then correction again based on Fed rate hike. And these assets are not trade against inflation. These are currency debasement hedge. So from this level it is bullish, and if you look closely, then this can be your chart pattern. Then this level 1983 is your key horizontal resistance level. So it is up from this level but struggling to break resistance. If this resistance break, then you can buy, retest, and target will be all-time high or 0. So if you are buying below this resistance level, then if it break out, then hold your entry below this level. But for new entry, wait for clear breakout. If poverty is forcing you to buy, then you can buy below H4 or lower time frame retest of this trend line. So after FOMC meeting on Friday, focus on one thing. Dollar stays above 148 level or not. And you may be new, do not know what happened in .com bubble or what happened 2007 to 9 housing bubble. But do not worry, Krishna Ligarde, ECV.
When were you first told that Lehman in fact was going to go bankrupt?
She was there last time. They know everything, and first they say transitory inflation, next they will say.
What was your reaction when you learned of it?
Holy cow.
Once again,